Good morning. I hope everyone's having a wonderful Monday so far. I love these verses in Matthew 7:24 to 27. They remind us to make sure we listen to the word because then our foundation will be strong. They say, "Therefore, everyone who hears these words of mine and puts them into practice is like a wise man who built his house on the rock. The rain came, the streams rose, and the winds blew and beat against that house, yet it did not fall because it had its foundation on the rock. But everyone who hears these words of mine and does not put them into practice is like a foolish man who built his house on sand. The rain came down, the streams rose, and the winds blew and beat against that house, and it fell with a great crash." Are you sick of falling in this world? Are you tired of going around and around in the same circles? I was. I was tired of the same outcome in my life, but I knew if I wanted a different outcome, I'd have to get uncomfortable. Are you ready to get uncomfortable? Are you ready to start life with purpose, joy, freedom, and peace? When we learn to listen and apply the teachings in the Word to our lives, we'll be able to dig out of anything and everything we struggle with. Yes, it'll take time, obedience, and perseverance. But when we keep on keeping on and don't give up, we'll get stronger and stronger. And our foundation for our life will be made on God's solid truths. No one, including the devil and his fallen angels, will be able to run our lives again when we make sure we take the steps and continue living the word out all day, every day. Do you realize how much the devil hates you and wants to destroy your life? Are you constantly on the lookout for his evil doings throughout your day? We have to make sure we're living with God's mighty power and put on the armor of God before we walk out the door in the morning. Ephesians 6:10 to 11 says, "Finally, be strong in the Lord and in his mighty power. Put on the full armor of God so that you can take your stand against the devil's schemes." We can live peaceful, be joyful, and live with freedom when we remember to put on the belt of truth, the breastplate of righteousness, the gospel of peace, the shield of faith, the helmet of salvation, and the sword of the Spirit. Are you remembered to put these on before you walk out your door in the morning? Are you remembering our flesh isn't against flesh and blood? Are you remembering we're not fighting against flesh and blood? Ephesians 6:12 reminds us, "For our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the powers of this dark world, and against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realms." That's right, my friends. We're fighting against the devil and his fallen angels. We're fighting against the lies he tries telling us in the circumstances and people he brings to us. We have to remember the devil will do anything to steal our thoughts, kill our dreams, and destroy our future. We're told in John 10:10, "The thief comes only to steal and kill and destroy. I have come that they may have life and have it to the full." Jesus came so we could live with peace, freedom, and joy. He came so we could live our lives to the fullest, and we can do that when we remember to hold to the teachings in the Word. Is your foundation built on God's solid rock, or are you still letting people and circumstances rock your world? Stop letting circumstances and people ruin your day. Stop letting the devil ruin your shine. You will beat the devil and his fallen angels when you hear the words of the Lord and put them into practice. Make sure you start doing that, because that, my friend, will save your life. And I only know that because it did mine. Straight from God through Dawn Marie. Love you all and have a blessed rest of your day.